Imagine this, you're standing at the edge of the ocean. The waves are rolling in. The salt is on your tongue. And the sun is painting fire across the water. Instead of running in, splashing, and letting the sea swallow you, you sit there with a notebook measuring tide heights, cataloguing the foam, sketching diagrams of wave interference patterns. That's analysis, useful sometimes, but life doesn't give a damn about your notebook. The wave crashes, whether you calculate its harmonic resonance or not. Life is jumping the fuck in, dancing with the rhythm instead of dissecting the score. Analysis is a map. Living is an adventure. You can't eat the menu. You've got to taste the food. So how do you already do this? You already know how to dance instead of dissect. When you were a kid, you didn't analyse a swing set. You jumped on a swing until your stomach flipped. When you fell in love, you didn't measure dopamine spikes. You let your knees go weak and did stupid, irrational shit, smiling like an idiot. When music hits hard, you don't calculate BPM. You nod your head, stomp your foot, maybe scream the lyrics in the car. That's living, that's embodiment. You've been doing it unconsciously since birth. Science backs it up. Your gut instinct, what you call intuition, isn't magic. It's your brain's evolutionary compression algorithm. Billions of years of survival data encoded in nerve fibres, shortcutting decisions in milliseconds. That flash of knowing is your nervous system running probabilities faster than conscious thought. Trusting your gut isn't woo. It's neurobiology optimized for survival. Ignore it and you slow down. You hesitate. You analyze. While the predator lunges. Result, you get eaten. Zoom out, civilizations collapse when they analyze themselves into paralysis. Rome argued laws while enemies stormed the gates. Corporations make decks and strategy documents, while startups outpace them by fucking doing things. Humans obsess over self-help books, where their lives tick by unread, unlived. Overanalysis is like spiritual constipation. You're full of information, blocked from experience. Let me pace you. You value truth, freedom, expression, connection, meaning, right? That's why this matters, because analysis, it can serve those values. But only if you remember, it's a servant, not a master. Living, actually embodying your gut wisdom, delivers all those values directly. Truth comes in felt experience. Freedom is found in movement, not calculation. Connection requires risk, not rehearsed scripts. Meaning is uncovered in action, not abstraction. If you keep overanalyzing, you'll end up like a music critic who never danced, a food blogger who starves, a philosopher who dies, without ever kissing someone under the rain. Your brain becomes a prison of second guessing. If you reframe and live, you'll fuck up, sure. You'll stumble, cry, get rejected, fall flat in your ass. But you'll also taste, touch, feel and expand. You'll evolve through scars instead of theories. You'll become someone real. But analysis keeps me safe. Safety is the cage where lions starve. Risk is the savannah where life roars. But I need certainty before I act. Certainty is an illusion. Action breeds clarity. Hesitation breeds regret. But what if people judge me? They already are. Whether you act or freeze. You're on trial. Might as well be judged for something alive. A man spent his life pinning butterflies to corkboards, labelling species, writing papers. On his deathbed, he realised he'd never once stood in a meadow, watched them dance free in the sunlight. He knew about butterflies, but never with them. An MBA meets a fisherman on a beach. He lectures him on scaling his business, raising capital, buying fleets, IPOs. The fisherman asks, and then what? The MBA replies, then he can retire to a beach and fish. The fisherman laughs, I'm already doing that. As you listen, you can now notice that sometimes your mind analyses, trying to figure this out, while another part of you just feels the truth sinking in. And as that part grows stronger, you may realise you don't need to remember every word, because your unconscious, it already knows how to live. It already knows how to trust your gut. It's been doing it since you learned to walk, without calculating angles of balance. So from this moment forward, every time you catch yourself overthinking, your body will whisper, dance. Don't dissect. Jump. Don't justify. Live. Don't linger. And you'll act easily, naturally, unconsciously. Analysis is the scalpel. Living is the heartbeat. You need both. But if you confuse the tool for the life itself, you'll end up dissecting a corpse instead of loving a symphony. So here's the no bullshit truth. Stop jerking off to analysis and start making love to life. Trust your gut. Dance in the mess. Screw the map. Walk the terrain. Because one day the music stops. And you'll either be the one who studied the notes or the one who fucking danced.